What it do, y'all? It's your boy Fuze the Vibe, and here to do a video I've been wanting to do for some time. A why I love sneaker video. This one of the videos I've been actually thinking about, giving this some deep thought pause for a long time, probably about a month, a couple months actually. You know what I'm saying? Just really understanding why I love sneakers. I think I want to know why y'all love sneakers too, so you can put that in the comment section below. But it all kind of like ties in together: sneakers, collecting, YouTube, goals and dreams, all this shit tying together when it come to me. So we gonna just jump right into it. Hopefully y'all vibe with me on this one. Just gonna give y'all, a little backstory of me. You know what I'm saying? So meet Fuse the vibe. Basically, this is why I love sneakers, man. And we going off the hip. We ain't gonna really edit nothing. We gonna just vibe. You know what I'm saying? So first off, we gonna talk sports and music, cause off top I always have a big love for sports, a big love for music, football, basketball for sure. My first favorite player that I can remember is Jerry Rice. When I was a little dog, used to love the 49ers and Jerry Rice. That led to me liking Terrell Owens, and that was my favorite football player of all time, T.O. And basketball always was Kobe, and I just love basketball, period. Still remember when I first started hooping, one of the little Ipsy joints, little housing projects or whatever. Used to hoop in the back with the older kids a lot, the adults and shit. So after that, it kind of built my confidence in hooping. And you know what I'm saying, was hooping organized basketball from 4th all the way up to like 10th grade or whatever, whatnot. But I'm saying that to say this: basketball, sports, obviously, and music. I love music a lot. Both of them got, fashion is a big part of both of those industries. So, you know what I'm saying, all tie in together if you ask me. So, by being a sports fan, being a music fan, from Tupac to Too Short, you know what I'm saying, Snoop Dogg, Bone Thugs and Harmony, I was big on them back in the day. Just that music aspect. Teenage years, Cash Money, No Limit, Dipset was a big fans of those people. So you just gotta imagine, you know what I'm saying, fashion was big in my upbringing. But with that being said, third I would say big part of me wanting to have like nice clothes and stuff like that was just the culture and the environment part of it. You know what I'm saying? Growing up where I grew up, you know what I'm saying, you just different parts of the world, like you get joked on, you get clowned if you ain't wearing name brand stuff, which is unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, unnecessary pressure for kids and teens growing up. But that's how we rock where we grew up at, you know what I'm saying? And eventually the school caught on and went to uniforms and stuff like that. But, we went from uniforms, went out. It was big, you know what I mean? But with that being said, all that shit did was build character. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't tripping off that. We was styling whatever we had. But I always wanted to be fresher. And let's keep it shoes, because I feel like I'm everywhere already. So I hope y'all vibing with me. But when it comes to shoes, I just always wanted to have the nice kicks too. So, you know what I'm saying? Pops and moms, they did what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? Most deaths, so salute to them. But, you know what I'm saying? As kids, you want stuff. When you going to school, you see people getting stuff, the trends and shit. Luckily, I wasn't a bandwagon type guy. Always did my own thing. But I think this is probably why, and, built character in me. Now, I was a great student, 4.0 student, and student athlete, and, hung out with my cousins a lot who was, did their thing. So I was just I did everything, basically, if you ask me. Well, like I said, I was a student athlete, and I played basketball a lot, so basketball shoes meant a lot. And, as you're getting older, you just start looking and you seeing people getting new shoes while you on the bus going to the game, and people talking sneaks, and you look down at your sneaks, you still got the same sneaks from last season. Started to fuck with me, so I decided right then and there to basically just stop worrying about sneakers, take that shit out of my mind. I actually just stopped liking Jordan sneakers, period. My bad, y'all. Became one of them guys, but it was just a way for me to not even want sneakers right at that time because I knew I couldn't really afford them. And I did, get sneakers mostly like once or probably twice a year. You got sneakers when you went back to school, shit like that. But it wasn't just big in my household, you know what I mean? So when I was able to go in there and get sneakers, I didn't know what to pick and I wasn't experienced, didn't know the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, you had to stay in the budget range and shit like that. So Jordans was out of the question. And that's why I hate Air Force Ones, because they just get messed up so quick. Like I remember like putting socks over my foot just to keep them from not creasing, like literally folding socks over my foot and sliding them in my Air Force Ones, trying to get them out the crease. All type of tricks that we used to do back in the day. So just imagine when I did pick sneakers, they was like mostly black, because I would need to keep them up as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, all that shit lead to, just budget shopping, not really caring about sneakers or whatever, whatnot. I don't want to stray too far away, but anyways. So yeah, like I was saying, like sneakers was just like an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't about to mentally torture myself. So I started working when I was 16. Before then, I was like doing odd jobs, like shoveling the snow, raking leaves, whatever we can do, stocking the coolers at gas station when we was young dogs. We was always trying to make a couple dollars anywhere we saw fit. If it was a big storm, we'd go around picking up branches and shit out of people's yards just to make a dollar. We'd do whatever we had to do. So, but I never like tried to save my money to put it towards sneakers, because I believe I just took that want out my head. Like fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I make do what I do, and I was blessed to have that type of personality to make do with what I had. Salute to my big bro. Around late middle school, high school, he started making sure I had his stuff. Once he bought new stuff, he'd give me some of his shoes, which I appreciated. So that was dope. The Fila era was clutch for me. It was, people still would try to talk about you, but they couldn't though. So it was like acceptable at the time, and it was like 2 for 60, I think 2 for 50. So I ran through a lot of them joints, bro. But like I said, I'm gonna keep it straight, try to keep it smooth, and not very off, not venture off or whatever. I didn't really give a fuck about sneakers like that, bro. So when I was finally working good jobs and shit like that, I never spent my money on sneakers like that, just here and there, because I just already had the mentality. So my sister was the first person. Salute to her. She used to always tell me, yeah. You buying, buying a little clothing and hair, doing what I want to do, but I never really cared about sneakers. So she was the one that was always trying to talk to me about buying sneakers, and it got to me a little bit. I started buying like Jordan mids and shit. Hold on. So after she got through to me at the while, you know what I'm saying, you do want to be fly. I still had that in me from jump, but I was just fly my way. I wasn't tripping. So I started buying like Jordan mids, a lot of these type joints. Man, these boys ain't in bad condition. I had these for a long time, just stashed away. Started grabbing them because I ain't know the sneaker game like that. So salute to YouTube. They did show me the sneaker game. But after that, I eventually started buying Air Maxes. And Air Maxes is big on the reason why I love sneakers, because that opened my eye to just a different type of vibe. I was working in like an office setting, accounting setting, so it was classy enough to wear to work, but also, you know what I'm saying, an everyday sneaker to rock to the mall or whatever, just rock, be fly with. Excuse me. So Air Max 95s, Air Max 90s, 96, like them models definitely made me start appreciating the sneaker game more, appreciating kicks, because I was dressing up at that time, and in between dressing up and dressing how I wanted to dress, the Air Maxes was just there for me regardless. You feel what I'm saying? So after that, me and my girl, we started trying to get Jordans, which was a great journey, crazy journey at first. I remember waking up just trying to go on footlocker.com and grab the Jordans and having no chance at all. Frustrated, bro. frustrated to the max, man. And so I just kept buying Air Maxes for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But we figured it out, and we kept going, trial and error. Um, Man, and I say that to say this though, it's mostly, I mean, it got something to do with, finally, being able to have the shit that I wanted when I was younger. But I also think it is more to do with collecting. Let me just put it like that. It's way more to do with collecting because I believe that's what I had a love and an interest for when I was a kid, because I had like mad wrestling figures, action figures. Take pride in that, but I lost it. Used to collect Pokemon cards. Still got some of my basketball cards, shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, I kind of fell out of touch with collecting. Didn't really know that was my vibe. And sneakers helped me understand that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, sitting back, just the thought of just thinking about why I love sneakers, I was able to sit back, process all this shit, put it all together. And again, by me liking sneakers, it helped me jump back into YouTube, which been like a goal of mine for like a long time. But I really was able to hop on here and do it the right way and keep going. I used to want to do like gaming YouTube channels, but I never really committed to it. So again, it's my joy for sneakers and collecting landed me here on YouTube, and I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me. If you'd have made it this far, I know you rock with me. I appreciate you. I probably ain't looking at the camera because I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm spitting it. You heard me. And that's that, man. That's why I love sneakers. I enjoy them, bro. They bring a joy that I with a void. It fill a void in my childhood. And you know what I'm saying, them teenage years. Just having kicks, bro. I don't go out a lot, but I go out enough. And when I do want to step out, I can step out when I want to step out in. But it's more about the collecting part, bro. Just to have something that you enjoy and see it stack. Like video games been a big thing of mine, but I never collected them. I could literally have like a lot of game systems. If I kept my game systems over the years, I have a crazy fucking video game collection, but I came up on another mentality. I just thought different, so I used my games to trade in to buy other games and do other shit. I had to get it how I live, and that's life. You know what I'm saying? I use a lot of shit for material reasons. I don't like get caught up in that shit. It's just material shit. So if you can use them as assets, I use them as assets as well. That's just how I grew up. But you start to change your mind because collecting is what you really enjoy. So with that being said, that was just a quick, kept y'all longer than I wanted to. Probably wasn't enthused like that, and like energy wasn't all hype, but I just wanted to keep it real brief and blunt with y'all and let y'all sit back and think why y'all love sneakers, because we spend a lot of money on this shit. I have a lot of fun doing this shit, but I ain't gonna keep y'all for too much. I got some other stuff I gotta do. This was just why I love sneakers. I know I got into my little ramble or shit. I got other stories that I went through in my life that I'm gonna hit y'all with as well. Not trying to have no little sob stories or nothing like that, but I'm just being real. This is why I love sneakers. Brought me back to YouTube. Brought me back to the joy of collecting. Even Pokemon cards. My son got me back into that, so it's lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still shitty about my wrestling action figures because I should have had them bitches in the case. You feel me? And I just had got the Warrior, the Ultimate Warrior wrestling figure in the Bret Hart joint that year. Crazy. I remember my dad bought me it was like a box like this big for Christmas, and that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Open that joint up, it was just wrestling, man. He already knew what type of vibe I was on. I was good for the whole year. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of kid I was, man. Nobody played with my shit but like one of my cousins. But other than that, I'm gonna let y'all ride. A little bit about me. Gonna start going live. I can, start vibing with y'all more. This is why I love sneakers. Y'all let me know why y'all love sneakers. One of the sneakers. Give me a sneaker story or moment in the comment section below. Other than that, believe, love yourself. Most importantly, much love always. Appreciate y'all for vibing with me.